Hey, what's happening, people of YouTube? It is Devan of the FlixCrix here, and welcome to my very first installment of this new series I'll be trying out called DVLOGs, where I will be discussing episodes of The Flash, Arrow, and DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Now, before I get it, we'll be starting with Legends of Tomorrow today. I haven't been able to do Flash and Arrow this week because I've been so wrapped up in other stuff, but yes. I will do Flash and Arrow next week, but for right now, we're going to start with Legends of Tomorrow. Now, before I talk about last night's episode, I do want to say that there are spoilers in this video, so if you have not watched it, go ahead and get yourself caught up, and then come back and watch the video, so that we can discuss it now. Before I start talking about the episode, I want to give you my thoughts on the series so far. I love it. Like, all of the cast and characters play off each other very well. They have such an amazing chemistry. It's very, very cool to watch on screen. So I always get excited for the next Thursday, just so I can see what they're going to do next. I love that there is a lot of team action and stuff like that in it, which I haven't seen a lot of good team action and stuff like that since the Avengers came out. But I do love seeing them all fight together, even though barely any of them have even met each other before. So it is really good. So yeah, on to last night's episode. Now, this episode starts off with them ending up in the year 2046 in Star City. Ray Palmer notices that his company is now called Smoke Technologies, which we all saw coming. Let's face it, she took over the company by force and all that good stuff. And by the looks of everything, Star City is in shambles. Like, it looks like it's been through hell, and that will be explained. Well, they've run into the Green Arrow, but it's not Oliver Queen. Yet apparently this is a character named Connor Hawke, or John Diggle Jr. He took up the Green Arrow mantle when he was unable to save John Diggle, so he's dead apparently. And since Oliver Queen went missing, and speaking of Oliver Queen, apparently, he's presumed dead, or, no one really knows where he is because some kind of uprising happens somewhere along the line in Star City, thanks to the son of Deathstroke and some other gangs and stuff like that. It's pretty much anarchy in Star City, as of right now. So, Rip Hunter and Leonard Snart and Mick something, I keep forgetting his name for some reason. If you can remember it, please tell me in the comments, because it's so embarrassing that I keep forgetting his name. And Sarah Lance, they go off looking for more answers and stuff like that, and they go looking for some kind of prototype to help them fix their ship, I think, or I don't really know. It's just some prototype thing, as far as I know, or it could be something that's important to Vandal Savage. But yeah, they end up they run into Connor Hawke yet again, where they will also meet Grant Wilson, who is the son of Deathstroke, or Slade Wilson. He's become the new Deathstroke. That's all you need to know for this episode. And Connor Hawke, he explains everything about Oliver Queen and what happened to Star City, why it looks like hell, and they take him to the old Arrow base, where it looks like it had been torn apart, and well, look who it is. Oliver isn't really dead after all. It said he's living in the shadows. He's a broken man. He's way older, and he has the goatee. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Green Arrow has his goatee like it should be. But yeah, Oliver Queen does look old, and he's missing an arm, thanks to Grant Wilson cutting it off. he gives them the information on where this prototype is. It's in one of the old warehouses for smoke technologies, and they go off and get it, but Grant Wilson sends his lackeys after them. So Connor ends up getting captured, and I almost forgot. Leonard Snart and that Mick guy, he gets caught up in the gang and stuff like that. And Nick appears that he wants to stay in this Star City because it's everything that he had always dreamed of. But Leonard Snart does not want that either, and so they start to butt heads a little bit. And but back to Connor Hawke and the rest of everyone. Rip Hunter is trying to convince Sarah that that it doesn't matter what happens to Connor Hawke at this point because this is just a potential future. No one is saying it's not set in stone that this will happen. But Sarah does not want to leave without rescuing them. That's what I've always liked about Sarah Lance. She really does care about people, even though this is a potential future and it might not happen. She still really cares about people. It's that compassion that really makes her such a likable character. And I almost started to hate Rip for a second like that because, he's showing no compassion for anything. He's just only caring about the mission and stuff like that. He claims to care about what happens to everyone else, but he's not really showing it at all. And Sarah, she ends up going off looking for Connor Hawke, and of course Jefferson and Professor Stein are in because they do agree with Sarah that they need to be heroes and save the day and all that good stuff. I'm sorry, I don't mean to look at my my little screen box here or there for a second. I'm very ADD, so so it's kind of hard for me to keep focused on you guys, but I'm trying here. So yeah. Speaking of Firestorm, there's a little subplot in this episode that apparently Jefferson has a thing for Kendra, or Hot Girl, if none of you knew. And it's so hilarious to watch Professor Stein play the role of his wingman here a little bit, because he's afraid that the Atom, or Ray Palmer, likes Kendra too. So, of course, he's got to stick with Jefferson's side here, but it's so hilarious to watch him be the wingman. Like, I laughed almost every scene that he was in when he was playing the wingman. But meanwhile, they end up going with Sarah to rescue Connor Hawke and stuff. He's about to be executed in the middle of the city where Grant Wilson took the arm of Oliver Queen and defeated him. Of course, Sarah gets herself captured too, but that was just a distraction. After that, the whole team shows up, they kick some ass, and it is so amazing to watch. This show has a lot of great action, as it is shown in this episode as well. So and during the battle, who shows up? Oliver Queen with a cool little robotic arm and his arrow outfit and stuff like that. And it was just so cool. I almost teared up, I'm gonna be honest. It was just so cool to watch Oliver kick ass with that robotic arm. And so yeah, they defeat the gangs and they defeat Grant Wilson. Star City is safe. Not saying that it will happen, but at least now they would know how to stop it at this point. So, but yeah, the overall feel of this episode was really, really touching. It wasn't just about action and drama between the characters and stuff like that, but it was also about fun. I also feel like other people can learn from this episode because it's also about about whenever you're in the dark or something like that, you gotta find yourself and pull yourself out of it. Like that's what I got from this episode. That's why I loved it so much. And Sarah played a huge part in that. That's why I love her so much in this show. And yeah, the Star City is safe. Their ship gets fixed, and on to Vandal Savage's next location. And that's the end of the episode, you guys. So tell me what you guys thought of the episode, and just in general, what do you guys think of Legends of Tomorrow in general? Do you like it or do you hate it? If you like it, what are some of your favorite characters in the show? Tell me, because I want to hear feedback from you guys. We would love to hear some of that. Be sure to check out some of the other stuff on our channel. We got some really good stuff in there, I promise. And yeah, hit the like button for Legends of Tomorrow. If you didn't like it, it's not like we really give a shit, but you know. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe. We will be sure to see you next time. Take care.